Oh, hello. Someone beat me to it. To saying something. That's crazy. Hi, Clee. Welcome one and all. More ZZZ today. Finally, actually can play the game. But good job on remembering what time zones are. And getting here on time. Might be more on time than I usually am. Just sending out alerts right this second. Let's get started. And making sure everything's working. Boss, please. So rude. Let's see. That's not right. 6 hours, 25 uses. Yep, there we go. I have been good. I have, right now I have a notification on Twitch that needs to go away. There it goes. Here. I've been good, though. Got some important things done at work this last week, so that's a weight off my mind. Other than that, pretty good. How about yourself? And how about yourself there, boss? I know you're in there somewhere. We're on Twitch. Yeah. Figure I'll interrogate you since you're here for once. Oh, I got to set up in the new place. That's nice. Does it all fit as you expected it to? That was something I had a lot of trouble with when I moved, was finding where actually I'm going to put everything. Nice. That's good to hear, Clay. Sometimes a boring week is a good week, you know? Less is more, that sort of thing. And yeah, I mean, literally more space is nice. But even I had more space, but when I got here and actually brought everything in, set it all up, I'm like, wait, but where am I actually putting the things? Where do they go? Well, you've probably done this more, so you probably had a better idea. We're cleaning out our record box that we apparently just leave outside. We got a letter. You are considering fresh flowers to decorate your store? We are? Alright, we're being sold flowers. That's what this is. Allegedly. Alright. Will we get a pegging interlude on this stream? You know, that's a great question, Clee. We could have a pegging interlude. I'm not against it. I do have another game I want to try playing near the end if we feel like we have time. If I feel like I have time, I should say. So I do have work very early tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. If not today, definitely tomorrow. So your new place faces more apartments across the street, so you can live your rear window life. What is that? I don't know what that exactly means. Rear window life. Yeah, I do work. Not every Saturday. I don't know what you tried to say, boss. But you got censored. Yeah, it's to not give too many details, basically just for like 4 weeks or so, we have to work really early on Saturdays for like presumably like 4 or 5 hours, and then we can go home. Oh yeah, links are cut. Sorry. Hitchcock's film Rear Window. I don't think I ever have seen that. Voyeurism and mommy issues. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, the Saturday thing is it is justified. It's not like there's literally no reason for it. I don't know that I agree with the justification, but there are reasons. I think the timing is the worst part. Is I gotta be there at like 6 a.m., which is just awful. Oh, Class of 09 flip side is actually that bad? That's, I'm disappointed. I was hoping it was just gonna be, like, not as good, but, you know, that bad makes me think it's definitely not worth buying. Okay, so basically we're getting a commission from this flower person. Great. A rally commission? I don't know what that is. Okay, so the flower thing is literally commissions. Got it. Was there at least, like, some good moments, Clay? Like, was there any good funnies? Was there... I heard there was something about, like, feet. Like, it's just... 3 are awful, like, actually bad. 1's okay, and 1 is good. Yeah, I can't say I'm too surprised. At least there's some decent stuff in there, but... yeah. I will say the redone version of Class of 09 was not as funny, in my opinion. So I'm not super surprised that the newest one is even worse, but it is a bit disappointing. The feet side. Oh my goodness. That's that's concerning. Was it like almost everything involved feet somehow? Did they just like shoehorn that in everywhere? Sockboss might be interested in that. He is themed around socks. Dev made it bad on purpose because he didn't like his fan base. Well, that sounds like his problem. I guess he's gotten what he wanted. They're not going to be his fans anymore. I don't know that I would suggest that way of getting it done, but yeah. 2 whole endings were foot fetish themed. That's disappointing. Disgraceful, even. What's this? Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. This is what we're doing, it looks like. How do you even make an ending foot fetish themed? I feel like that's... You really got to stretch for that. It feels like a lot of work. But, I mean, I guess if that's what he's into, he'd put in the effort, huh? Yeah, they definitely would put in the effort, wouldn't they? What is with that, by the way, of late? I feel like just everything awful ends up being like, oh, by the way, foot fetish. Why?
There seems to be a problem with the direction of the track wheel.
Say no more.
Oh, I'll read that in 1 second.
You got it.
Understood.
Go to the console and operate.
Okay, let me read that. So some things were really funny. Some of it was just not funny, not even dark humor. It was just like, yeah. Yeah, without spoiling it, that's sometimes hard. So yeah, I'm not surprised though. I mean, it's really easy to just get lazy with, well, everything, but to be like, I can excuse just being awful with dark humor, even though it's not even funny anymore. Yeah. The first games straddled that line pretty effectively. I'm not surprised if they either went over the line or just straight up didn't even bother to try with the funny part. Didn't try for the humor, just went for the dark.
The track wheel.
I just hope this doesn't mean that the anime is also going to be bad, but I don't have high hopes.
Stand still.
Neat and tidy. You got it.
Say no more.
Yeah, I liked him a lot too, so I'm hoping the anime is like different from what you're describing. Just being dark and edgy? Oh yeah, I don't think that works for them. They were never very good at the serious parts, I feel like. When they tried, it just didn't happen.
This won't hurt. Go the extra mile.
Understood.
Oh, neat. Well, a bit of stuff for free. God. Yo, blew me up. That would hurt. There were some seriously good parts that Debbie made. It just rushed me to just make fans mad. Why? I genuinely don't understand that idea. Why would you want to upset your fan base? Like, intentionally. I mean, if it just happens as a consequence of whatever you're making, then, like, yeah. You just don't care about that. It's valid, but it sounds like they're just being malicious, which is not cool. Decidedly.
Say no more.
Do you guys know of any examples that are like that? Because I don't feel like I've heard of devs intentionally upsetting fans at launch. Like developing the whole game because they hate their fans. I'm trying to think of it, but I don't have
The path is clear. Continue onwards to the final target.
I can't destroy these boxes, but we can destroy a bunch of others. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry to go off topic for a second, but I do want to tell boss. This game is basically like a fighter. Like a fighting game. And a lot of its mechanics, just a little bit simplified. And obviously, right here. He didn't expect his audience to be girls? Or at least, you know, a good chunk of it to be girls. That doesn't make any sense.
Awaiting orders.
This won't hurt. Not. Going the extra mile.
I feel like Yandere didn't hate his fans, at least initially. Like, it didn't start that way, and I feel like his was more of like, you owe me something. Whereas this just sounds like malicious. Like actual malice is involved. Where like, they don't even want to make a good game. They just want to hate him intentionally. Which I don't think Yandere ever actually wanted. I mean, definitely not a good death, but I don't think it was quite like that. A good comparison, though. Probably about as close as you would get, as far as I know. I don't like that. What is going on here? This is not acceptable.
At your service.
Sorry, I gotta lock in for a second here. This is getting kind of crazy. This guy transformed.
This is a critical turn. Get out of my way.
Truly hoping or any more awful stuff in Heat Side. You're really roasting him over there.
Just leave it to me.
She actually called it Heat Side. Brutal. Is that what other people are calling it, or is that, did you coin that just now?
Thank you for your
I mean, I should probably temper your expectations with saying there will at least be one scene about Heat. Just because, you know, they're into that. Heat side and the flop side? That's great. They definitely deserve that if they're intentionally doing that to their own product. Although on further thought, I'm not sure I would even want to then watch the anime. I guess I'd give it a try, but low expectations for sure. One scene made you very uncomfortable. That's unfortunate. I mean, you can spoil. I'm probably not going to watch. Is anybody else watching going to ever care about Class of 09 The Feet Side? Because if you don't care, If nobody here cares, I'm not worried about spoilers.
Board the train to venture deeper into the area.
But I get you. That's yeah. And again, probably intentional. If they're trying to push certain people away, they're gonna do things to make people uncomfortable. That's intentional. It's not. Yeah, and one ending. Go on.
In position.
You got it.
Quickly now.
This won't hurt. Not going the extra mile.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of an extreme ending.
Say no
I feel like that definitely goes a step further than the originals
A
win.
small cart of supplies has been detected nearby.
You know, at least there was always like, even if it was an awful ending, it was like, yeah, I chose this kind of a thing. Which is, you know, might be awful, but it's not that bad. That's pretty bad though. Secret? Yo, secret. Yeah, I mean, I always felt like there was a bit of a contempt in a way for basically all the characters in the original game from the dev, like the way that they're written and the way that they're presented. Not secret. What do you mean this isn't a secret? Told me to go this way earlier. Visual art of her in a cell with scars on it. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, yeah. I can see why that would make you feel a little uncomfortable. But that's, like I said, that's probably intentionally. If it's all to, like, push off a certain group, let's say. So, unfortunately not an accident to just go further to push boundaries and push certain people away. That's probably why they're comparing him to Yandere. I'm assuming it's a guy. That's how it's kind of sounding, to be honest.
Okay, you got it.
Understood.
Like, it's sounding like a disgruntled guy who hasn't gotten what he wants in life. So he was trying to like make fun of the people that he went to high school with. You know. Everyone finds them relatable, and he's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to hate them. And that's not what people are. Gaze from Nicole's perspective and from Jack's perspective. Yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, I do remember those. Those were good. It's a white guy that wants to be black? That's insane. What do you mean? That's, okay. He said he wants to be Nicole, but in IRL, he's like, Jeffrey! That's hilarious. wants to be Nicole is Jeffrey. What a poor bastard. Well, I guess he's not meeting the allegations with his behavior.
This won't hurt. Not going the extra mile.
Can you resist?
I'll show you. You got a charge.
Thank you for your trust.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised at all by any of this. Knowing that he's described as Jeffrey. What's hilarious is how accurate it is, though, too. Like, literally, the 2000s. Somehow, he captured that really well.
Can you resist?
I guess being the loner, you know, cringing in the corner makes that easier. Yeah, to catalog how people behave.
Be gone. Amateurs.
I would be careful, just in general, about anything anymore.
Amateurs.
You can just about fake anything with AI tools.
Can you resist?
And I'll say this about literally any allegation ever. That unless you have, like, straight video of the person saying it, it's really hard to know unless they, like... Unless you can corroborate it somehow. Or, like, if they, like, go on their own Twitter or something and post it. Or admit that they did it. Otherwise, it's just like, I don't know. I wish I could say I know. But as of, like, 2 years ago, you can't really know anything. And this last year especially. Which is actually insane. How believable it's all become. And how easy it is to train. But again, I will say, I wouldn't be surprised if it's real. That's, yeah. I would also be curious about when that's from. Just because what was, like, cool / funny on the internet for, like, 14-year-olds not that long ago. In a live stream? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my god. That's just wild. I was thinking, like, you know, if this was like a recording from like TeamSpeak in 2015, I'd be like, you know, honestly, that was kind of like normal at the time. So if it hadn't happened since, I'd be like, yeah, okay. You know, that's messed up. I should probably, you know, be like, yeah, that was nice, but it's recent. But that's, they probably know better. Especially when you're public like that. Yeah, that's yup. Yup.
You can take on this challenge if you are interested.
You got it.
Actually, just on that subject, related, but not on the same guy. I do find it interesting how things are different online versus IRL in certain aspects, like what you can and can't say, and it be considered, you know, inappropriate versus appropriate. Because I went to, if anything, a very diverse high school.
Understood.
And I can't say it these days because, you know, I'm not in that same environment. It's not acceptable. But the non-hard R variant was considered acceptable by everyone there. And so to not, like, be a weirdo and get ousted essentially socially. You more or less had to say it, but then the moment you leave that high school, go out into the real world, you don't do that.
In position.
You know, because you don't have that very specific context where everyone's like, no, that's the normal thing.
Stand still.
Find the road.
Say no more. Awaiting orders.
This way. In a jiffy.
There's a scene where Nicole forces Jeffrey to OD. What the fuck? I mean, didn't she literally tell someone to kill their mother in the first game? Although I guess she didn't make them do it. She just said, you know, I'll date you if you kill your mom. Just really messed up, but not reasonable to think they would actually do that. Yeah, that's a little... Yeah, that might be a little much. I don't see why she would do that. I think you got a point there with being out of character, where it's like... She might tell someone to do that, but I don't think she would force them. That would be the step too far. Unless she had like some really good reason. Although guys have some really weird fantasies, so I'll just say that might be the author projecting again. Just throwing that out there. Kind of sounds like it. I can elaborate if necessary. Alright, we got trains. Yeah,
Train reactivated.
that does sound very uncomfortable. In a way that isn't, like, fun or entertaining. But that's why I say it might be a little bit of, you know, author kind of shoving their own fantasies and ideas in. You would be amazed at what some guys are thinking of. And women, but this one's a guy, so... There was no punchline, I take it. Auto Explorer. What? Oh, okay. So you can farm. I did personally find in the first game, the arc where Jeffrey does a not nice to the rest of the school was extremely dark but funny, only because I recall... What was that about? Oh, I was supposed to pay attention? Oh, no. Okay, let me finish what I'm saying before I continue that. Only because when I was in, I think, middle school, I was just silent, more or less. I only talked to, like, one other kid. I was just, like, my home life was awful. Not that, like, my parents are great, to be clear. Things were just difficult for other reasons. So, like, I was just always tired. I didn't sleep well. I would stay up all night, go to school exhausted, sleep in classes and stuff. And at one point, a teacher actually made the joke that I was a little too quiet. in front of the class, which was, for one, I will admit, that was goddamn hilarious, because it was totally true, but it was also true that they knew I would never hurt anyone. So they weren't, it wasn't like, no one was actually scared of me. If anything, I got picked on, so it's like, you know, I'm obvious, and I didn't fight back, like, really care, to be blunt. I had more important things going on. But the whole, oh, the quiet, nerdy kid becomes the awful person was just like, oh, haha. But it reminded me of that, so it was very funny to me when I saw it. But it's the total, like, 180 on, like, quiet maybe, but, like, nerdy and shy and weak and meek usually isn't going to be the person who goes off, to be honest. So it's just playing on that trope, and my own experience with it was just hilarious. Because it's just like, yeah, no, would not actually happen. Okay, this thing is getting annoying. Okay, so what am I looking for? Orange. Orange and blue. Orange and blue. Okay. Red did not appear. Yeah, come on. Let's do this. I think they all appeared. Yeah. Three gear coins. Wow! So many. Oh, we only need 3. That's crazy.
I will keep these safe.
Half the game was foot fetish
I will
content.
keep these safe for you.
Is that how I should blow up my channel? Should I start posting foot fetish content? Get some art commissioned? Is that like the new big thing? I don't get it. I haven't stopped hearing about foot fetish stuff for the last like 5 years. It's like it keeps happening.
I will keep these safe for you.
I see Boss never commented on my mention of him being an expert. How disappointing. He probably left already. He should. It would have to be art. I'm not posting my actual feed. God. I know at least one person would be hyped for that. Too bad for them.
Amateurs.
I think people would be disappointed to find out that I'm actually a guy. I've repeated that several times and not offended.
You got it.
I'd be like, wait, this is just a guy. Yeah. People would sooner be hyped to see my tattoos, I imagine. Normal people, anyway. It's unfortunate timing. I got a phone call from a family member, but they didn't text me or anything, so I assume it's not urgent. One funny part where the school had a meeting about bullying, and Lynn said, a kid is bullied every 7 seconds. And then every 7 seconds, someone bullied Jeffrey. Yeah, that's about right. That's a play on the old every 7 seconds a kid in Africa or whatever from that one commercial that is like. But do they really? Yeah, I was definitely one of those kids getting bullied every 7 seconds. Right up until high school, I was just brutally picked on. Though for guys, it's crazy. All you have to do is get taller, and then everyone just leaves you alone. It's actually insane. You just, if you're taller than them, they just don't pick on you. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know why that is. But once you're bigger than them, there's no chance they're gonna try it. At least other guys. Women will just do awful things, but you know, that's all emotional. Hat Man visited Jekka. That's great. Oh, that's what someone was. Okay, so I saw earlier. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. But someone posted on X that they took like DMT or something, and they were seeing the Hat Man, and I thought that was really funny. But that's probably where they got it. Oh, you bullied your bullies back? That's a pretty good strategy, too. I mean, I learned to talk back, and that worked decently well once I was bigger. And then people would just leave me alone because I was better at talking shit than they were. I don't bring half of that energy to anywhere else anymore. But definitely learned how. That and learn to, you know, make friends, which was, you know, it's probably the harder skill to learn. But I think the worst bullying I had was actually in elementary, which is crazy, but for some reason it was. Oh, I have a bunch of missions. Oh man. Okay. But yeah, to finish that story, the worst bullying I had was, I think I was in like 4th grade or something. And the guy I had to share a seat with on the bus just, I forget what it was. Oh yeah, that's exactly how I bully now too. Me and my friends give each other crap, but you know, it's all in fun. But yeah, I think, yeah, I was in 4th grade. This kid was in 5th, and he was like double my height. Much bigger than me. And I was doing, I don't know, we were doing one of those stupid games where you annoy people. Everyone on the bus had been doing it. I don't remember which one. It was like knocking people's hats off or some shit like that. Doesn't matter. Nobody was getting hurt. Everything was fine. Everyone was having fun. It was funny. And then for some reason he decided that all of a sudden he didn't like that I did it to him, and he smashed my head against the window and just started beating on me until I blacked out. That was fun. I don't remember it very well. I don't remember much prior to it either, so I don't think that was good for me. But you know, I survived, so it is what it is, I guess. But he did get kicked off the bus permanently for that, so maybe I saved someone else from getting bullied. I gotta say, those, yeah, in 4th grade, those school bus windows can take a beating.
Understood.
You'd be surprised how much abuse they'll take. I think that was the only time I ever actually got, like, beat up.
Say no more.
Everything after that was all just, like, you know, people saying mean things to me. Which, by comparison, not that bad.
Understood.
Just kind of sucks.
Move, please.
You got it.
So, I mean, compared to like my sister, I barely got picked on at all, but that's a it was pretty bad for her, so. Yeah, I never got picked on, I don't think. Once I went to cosmetology. Like, when I went into that class, no one picked on me, which was really a surprise to me, you know, being the odd guy out. I guess being the only straight guy there kind of changes the dynamic a little, but I was pretty clear going in, like, I'm not dating any of you, don't expect that, don't think about that. So they could have picked on me with that much consequence, but they didn't. They were all really nice. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people will pick on everyone for anything. Most of the bullying I got was about being fat, even though I was like, I guess relatively I was heavy, probably overweight, but I wasn't like a roly-poly quite yet. And that was just, I was waiting to get taller. Then I got taller and I stopped being pudgy. So, and clearly they were just picking on me to pick on me. There was, that was my body getting ready. I was also fortunate that the class I was in, like the year, all the kids who were like popular in, you know, AP classes and stuff like that, honor roll, you know, super socially capable, they were all actually really nice, good people, like genuinely good people. You know, they had clearly a good upbringing, they had good values and meant well for others. Just kind of sounds crazy, you know, when you talk about kids. But by like high school, they started to like understand, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, we should be nice to people. So if you were a jerk, you weren't popular. You couldn't be. You know, you could be popular with your own little group, but you weren't going to be like popular in the school. People who don't enjoy such a luxury, I feel bad for going through high school. It's already awful enough. Having people actively malicious just seems awful. These nerds and their shields. Ah.
Please.
Have you confirmed that he is not your cousin? I think that's the first question.
Say no more.
Because if you can confirm that's not your cousin, I mean, eh? And no relation as well. That's I know that's an issue for some people in certain areas. Decidedly not your cousin. Okay. Then I mean, what's the problem? You know? Or does it just make you feel weird knowing that they... Oh, that's nothing. It's just hair. You got that.
In position.
Yeah, I mean, I think what would get me is if a girl had the same name as my sister. That would be a big no-no. I'd be like, nah, I can't do that. Nope.
Understood.
And if they just remind you, I you know, that might go away, is what I'm thinking. But if they look like them, like, uncannily, yeah, I don't know that I could, overlook that. Oh my God. My wolf boy is getting ganged up on.
In position.
Never date a guy with curly hair. It's okay, curly hair's a lot of maintenance. You don't want to deal with
Okay. On the road.
it. Aren't like perms coming back into fashion or whatever with guys? I could swear they are. At least I've seen them a lot more. I can't say I like them. Elbow waiter.
Understood.
10-4.
There we go. I'll be honest, I don't really keep up with men's style either.
In position.
I just know what I happen to be seeing lately. And, what I have been seeing lately is guys trying to look like Zuckerberg. The new and improved Zuckerberg. Well, get her out of your head. She's not supposed to be in
You
there.
asked for it. You asked for it.
Sorry, was that cheesy?
Understood.
I don't think I've gotten like a regular song stuck in my head actually in a while.
The pleasure's all yours. Full throttle.
They've all been like shitpost meme songs. Oh, she got married. That's good for her. Photos of her in her wedding dress. Ah. What about that is sticking in your head? Out of curiosity. Oh, they got leaked. Wow. I'm sure nobody's being weird about it, right? Never. Not really.
Amateurs. Satisfactory.
This ought to do it. Neat and tidy. You got it.
I'm not killing him. Wow, this guy's tough.
Amateurs.
This don't hurt.
That's a really specific line, and I'm not sure how to interpret it. Why is it stuck in your head? That's the real question. Just catchy. Have meaning. Something like that.
Understood.
10-4.
Not that I expect you to know the answer, but like I've had kids' songs get stuck in my head, and I ask myself that question. I don't know the answer, but it's funny to think about. People are being normal. I don't believe you. I don't think that's real.
Amateurs.
I think you're lying to me. As part of a global Lana Del Rey conspiracy theory. Something.
This won't hurt.
Miserable. Catchy. Okay, yeah. It is just catch with a Y at the end. The Timo? I don't think I know that ad, actually. Get parried, nerd.
Behave now. Go the extra mile.
Can you resist?
Little old me knows when to get down. Darn, right when I thought it was break time.
I was just telling my buddy before this, like, if he saw me play ZZ, he'd be like, man, you really should try fighting games again, but man, I've just never been able to.
Amateurs.
You've never played catch? What does that even mean? Oh, I get what you're saying.
This won't hurt. Nah.
What do you mean you've never played catch?
Can you resist?
How'd you get this far in life without ever playing catch?
With this power.
Heads up! Don't get comfy just yet.
God, get parried again.
You got it.
Stay calm now.
It's no good surrendering. Pedal to the metal.
That's kind of odd. I've definitely played catch a lot throughout my life, especially with the dog.
Let's try again.
Ever played catch with a dog? I guess that could be fetch, depending on how you're playing.
Out of my way.
Is the Ice Wolf any good? Yeah, he's really good. He has great stuff. That's what he's mainly there for.
Go the extra mile.
Can you resist?
Move it. You gotta charge right through.
Oh, then you've sort of played catch. Well, I don't think I played catch with my dad all that often either. We've done all sorts of other things, but not play catch. I think that was only when I tried baseball, which I quit promptly after I got hit in the side by a baseball really hard. I was, I don't know, probably like 9 or something. And one of the really athletic kids hit, and I was way out in the outfield, and it just came in. I tried to catch it, but, you know, being an uncoordinated child, completely whiffed that, and it just sailed right in and hit me in the side of the stomach. Sent me down. Hey, Annie. How's it going? How you been? Haven't been seeing you as much. Been missing you. Hope you're doing well. That's good. I didn't sat in the grass. Yeah, I usually was a bench warmer, so once I got hit with the baseball, I said, nah, I'm done. I hate this game. It's not fun. I'm getting hurt. It sucks. And then I left. I mean, playing it for funsies, I'll do, but, you know, playing it on a team or something, I wasn't interested. The only sport I ever enjoyed playing on a team was hockey, and I think I quit when I was like 8 or something, 7 or 8, because the local ice rink shut down because it got flooded for, like, I don't know, the 5th time, and was ruined, and they didn't want to pay for it again. And the next closest rink with a team was like over an hour away, which meant getting up for practice meant getting up at like, oh, how early was that? Like 5 in the morning? Or like 4 in the morning? Something like that. It was crazy. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I can't do this. This is too early. I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. I want to play video games, Dad. And they were like, okay, fine. So I went home and I played Half-Life. Now you hate sports? Yeah. I mean, I don't hate sports, but like, there's not many I want to play. I prefer going to an arcade, like for skee ball, stuff like that. I find really fun. But why? But why? That's a great question. But why what? Why don't I like sports in general? I sweat like a pig. No wiffle ball. I mean, I'd play it if I had friends be like, oh, let's go play some basketball or something. I'd be like, yeah, sure. But I wouldn't join a team, you know? I'm not that interested. You know, I wouldn't sign up for a club or something. But, you know, goofing around, I'm fine with that. You know, I'll go to a hockey game because it's like the only sport I really understand that's exciting to watch. Love to shop at antique stores. I would be tempted, but then I'd actually buy things, and that would not be good for my pocketbook, you know? My wallet would be empty. That'd be a problem. So I just don't do that. But I've definitely window shopped some. They are interesting. The prices on things are kind of crazy, though. At least some things. But if I was going to pick up a sport again, I'd probably just go back to playing hockey. I'd have to learn to skate properly again, but maybe do like roller hockey. I don't know. But I like hockey because it's cold. I prefer being a little bit cold over being hot. Oh, like thrift stores type stuff too. Yeah, thrift stores I quite like for the good deals. The ones around here are pretty barren though. I recently moved, and the ones here kind of empty. They ain't got a lot in them. I don't know why, but you know, I've been around to them, and they kind of just had a bunch of junk, like actually junk, like stuff people don't want. Like, oh, I can't use any of this. A little disappointing. But yeah, definitely. Like, I guess you could consider shooting clay pigeons as like a sport. You know, trap shooting. I do enjoy that. I have done a little bit of it, and I quite liked it. Like where I used to live, they had like basically I don't know how to describe it. It was like a course, like a golf course basically, but for shooting clay pigeons, and it was a lot of fun. Because it would, like, you know, the pigeons would come in from all sorts of angles and directions, and going all sorts of ways, and it was a lot of fun to try and see if you could hit them. I sucked at everything except the rabbits. I was really good at shooting the rabbits, and not literal rabbits. Let's be clear. A rabbit in this sense is a clay pigeon on its side rolling across the ground. And they'll put like bits and things on the ground so they'll hit something and then pop up, you know, so like a quote unquote rabbit jumping. You have to hit that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday up here, because I moved out here alone, and if I'm still here when my birthday comes around, I'm basically alone. I'm just gonna be at home. Kind of sad. I don't want to think about that now. But yes, that is a good option. Go in your PJs and get a birthday cake, so you don't have to think about that. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to shoot clay pigeons, you know, do trap shooting, I suggest trying it. It is fun. Probably the most difficult part for some people, at least, would be the weight of the shotgun. And I guess if you've not shot before, you know, you should probably go to a range first. But, you know, if you're shooting like 100 of them, eventually holding the shotgun up in the air, pointing it way up, it gets a little tiring on your arms. You'll start to shake a little if you're not like used to it, or just have a really active job, I guess, would probably help. But I'm a code monkey, so I don't get a ton of exercise. Been trying to walk more, which has been working out. I'm at least not like ballooning or anything. But you know, walking a few miles a day is just kind of maintaining. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I recommend it. I would say it could be more or less fun depending on how you do and who you go with, of course. Same with golfing, I suppose. It wasn't cheap, although I wouldn't expect it to be cheap. It's not. You know, the pigeons themselves aren't cheap, and then they have to run this whole course with insurance and stuff. But the way it works is you essentially go up to a station. You know, carry your rifle with you throughout the whole process, of course. And there's a bunch of rules and stuff that you have to follow, but you know, let's not worry about that. You go up to the station. There's a station you have to stand in to do your shooting, and that's where you load, ready your shotgun, and then you hit a button on a remote of some kind. Either you do it yourself or hold on. Hold on, Clee. I'll get to. I'm kind of reading it, but that didn't make sense on skimming, so give me a second. So you hit a button, and either you can do it on a delay, so if you're like solo, you can make it work, or you have a buddy press the button for you, and it'll fire off the pigeons in either one of them, both of them, or just, like I said, you can set up the timer. Then you got to try and hit them, and you get oh so many per station. And every single station, I guess? I'll just call them all stations. There's like 19 of them, or 18 of them, so it's like a golf course, literally. And each one is very different. Some of them are just, you know, the backdrop's a hill. One of them is over a lake. Actually, a couple of them are over like pond, more like large pond. One of them was the rabbits I was talking about, where the clay pigeon rolls across the ground. I did great on that one. I hit every single one there, and I sucked at all the ones that were going through the air. I don't know why. I just couldn't do it. I was just bad. They're all very different, and it's a lot of fun. But let's see, what is this? People are always talking, but what happens when the talk isn't cheap and it is what it is? Now, what I mean by this is Hillary Clinton. Man, I hate to be in her shoes right now. What do you mean? No, I don't know that meme. I mean, what? Oh, huh? Oh no, Annie swapped to YouTube. Now he's gonna have even longer delays on his chats. Right, what was I doing? But yeah, Clay, I'll need you to explain that meme, because I got nothing. Who even said that? That's such a weird thing to say. Gotta know the memes, bro. Yeah, yeah. That's fair. I should know them, but I don't. YouTube is the better platform, in my opinion, but Twitch has less chat delay. So if you wanna get immediate responses on your chats, it is the better one. It just is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get both of these. I see. I don't have to pick one. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I stream this. Because some people do one or the other, and I don't want
Behave now. Going the extra mile.
to exclude that.
Amateurs.
She reminds me of Azalea Banks. No, I don't like Azalea Banks.
Move, please.
This
I'd
one
have to,
hurt. Not
I'd have to
him.
see it or
No
something.
kill.
Maybe I'll look it up after this one. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how I feel about Twitch. Twitch is not enough. Need both. I've high demands. I'm a man with complicated needs.
Just leave it to me. Take it easy. Behave now. Going the extra mile.
In position.
Is that a problem? And is this supposed to be exclusive? I didn't know.
Quickly.
This won't hurt. No kill.
I guess we never clarified that detail. Whoa, we got a mech?
This isn't over yet.
My wolf boy is down. Oh my god, this guy's hurt.
All good.
Having to fight both of them at once is kind of awful. Why are they so strong? It has already been an hour. Ain't that crazy?
Please.
Behave now. Go the extra mile.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Stay calm now.
Neat and tidy. Pedal to the metal. Buckle up.
It was implied? I don't know.
Darn, right when I thought it was break time.
Stand still.
Clearly it was not implied because I did not get the implication. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Amateurs.
Damn. This was just beating me up.
This won't hurt. No kill.
Can you resist?
I don't think I'm getting S rank on this one, guys. I've gotten my... I should push him. Pretty hard.
Time to fight back. Kick into gear.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it actually decides whether you get S or not. Maybe? I got the message and ignored it, man. Yeah, I got a C on that. I don't know, Annie. I don't think I ignored it. I would never ignore you. Yeah, that was a tough one. I had a rough time. Okay, we talked wise now. We don't have to do all those. But Belle, you seem to get a little excited whenever you see a hidden fissure. Yes, loot. Yeah, see, exactly. Free stuff. Oh, we got a phone message. Someone's texting us. It's probably another political ad. We'll just ignore that safely. Immersive storytelling, we're back at it. We'll hear from them within the next couple of days. Oh, will we? Alright, so we got something the next morning, it looks like. Yep. Beep boop. It's Ben, the bear man. You seem to send a lot of ellipses? I hate when people do this. They just trail everything with ellipses instead of just getting to the point. God, the ads are insane. I'm getting at least 5 a day. Minimum. Not counting the phone calls. It's actually unreasonable. I don't know why this is allowed. I never signed up for anything. I'm on the do not call list. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I block all the numbers, report all the spam. It just keeps coming. Should be illegal, if you ask me. Should be able to just say, nope, send me nothing ever again unless I ask specifically. But I'm also pretty sure there's like some weird doctor who's been putting my name down for himself for some reason. I don't know if he's just bad at typing, but I've gotten calls for like years now for people asking for a doctor by a very different name from mine, from actual hospitals. And I'm just like, I don't know who that is. Please stop calling me. And I have to keep telling them that. Different hospitals every time, but it's just like, I don't know how you're getting this number. And I'm pretty sure that same person who's been using that for whatever reason has been using it to do political things and putting random names down. That or they're just lying and just giving me a random name to make me think that's the case. Who knows? Yeah, politics is stressful. I don't think about it too much. At least not lately. Sometimes you gotta educate yourself to make a decision at the poll, but if I think about it too much, it just upsets me. I think some people aren't aware that thinking about it too much upsets them, and then then they become people who are on Twitter all the time. I think that sums it up. You should stay educated. Yep. Educated. Very important. Twitter is really the hellhole of the internet. I don't know why. I think it has to do with the season. Like, it's almost October, so certain things are coming out of people in terms of like what kind of content they'll post. Lately, it's all just been horny posting. Everyone's just cranked it up to 11. There's new VTubers coming out, and they're just like, how will I get people to look at me? Yes, my boobies. That will work. What? Hold on. Let me read the copy pasta. been on 100 with the horny posting. I don't blame people per se, but it is really funny when they all happen at once. And it's just like, what's going on? Should I be posting thirst traps? Should I get commissions made to accentuate my collarbones? That's what I figure it is. People really excited for Halloween coming up. But what was the... Okay. I said this to my friend. I said to him, starting VTuber post TLDR. Oh, these, my boobies, my massive fucking titties, my super stuffed milkies, my honker bonker doinky boinkies, my epping fabric stretching wind flapping gravity welling sex mounds. You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn mother pink tits. Sorry, I could not help but laugh through that whole thing. Like that's what they all post when they're starting out. If they have a model with large breasts, that's the first thing they do. You know, they'll even clip it so that I'll just take up the whole screen for a second. They'll clip it like this. You can't even see their face. But they're just like, look at the boobies. It's just like have at least a little class is all I'm saying. Make it a little more subtle. Just a little bit. At least let us see the top of your head. You don't have to hit us over the head with it. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, the horny posting is out in force right now. But I want to be hit. Not very demure. No, not at all. What do you want to be hit with, Delita? I'm a little concerned. Do you want the quadruple G's to just crush your skull? Like, what's going on here? What do you mean by hit? Because that can mean so many things. Yeah, exactly, Annie. That's what I'm saying. What are we hitting with? Because I might be able to do it. I don't know. Yep. Ben messaged us. The bear. He said, don't you go starting no wildfires, you hear?
Do you want to call Bellabog? I'll dial the number.
Wait, that's the wrong bear. I'm sorry. He said, oh, that's a nice picnic basket. No, sorry. Wrong bear again. This one just said, well, you see, ... Depends on the level of package I'm purchasing. What are we talking about here? Delita, elaborate. You refuse to get a Twitter account because someone makes horny posts blocked without an account, so you can't see the VTubers. I don't actually know what that means, Clee. I'm a little lost. I don't think I understood. Oh, no, I understand what you mean now. It took me a minute. Yeah, Musk made it so you have to have an account to see goddamn anything. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I try to make funny posts instead of sexual ones because, well, I don't have massive mommy milkers to shake around, so what am I going to horny post about? Without it just being weird, you know? There's probably ways around that, though. There's probably, like, other sites that just basically copy everything over.
Hello, can you hear me? This is Faithin.
It's the two Faithins. How are you? I'm sorry to trouble you by calling in person.
Oh, that's okay. You made sense, I just didn't read it. Not correctly.
I'll jump straight into the commission details. This time, we'd like to
Yeah,
ask your
I don't
help in
know.
retrieving
Yeah, I don't know
the
why it
Mark
would be,
III
but-
in-hollow industrial pile driver. The pile driver had been working diligently in the hollow before its disappearance, just like the other two machines. According to Grace, this machine is
Yeah.
particularly
Yeah, they do
good
do
at
it.
moving across difficult terrain within the hollow, and it's faster than any other machine.
I think technically, or at least at one time, I'm not sure if that's still the case, but both platforms basically say you shouldn't merge them. But I don't know if they mean that on stream or like, because there's apps that'll literally merge the chats and like spam post to each other, which sounds awful. I just put them on screen, so if you're like, what did he talk about? You can look. Tumblr? I'm not big on social media in the first place, otherwise I would probably try it. Now that they've got rid of horny posting, basically. Or did they give that back? Did they ever make 18 plus allowed again on Tumblr, or is that just full on gone forever? But I haven't heard a lot about it, so I assume it's pretty mild these days.
That's maybe why it was able to run so deep into the hollow. Sorry to have kept you waiting while we tried to locate it.
Insult the bear and accuse him for a fake chain. Nah, he could literally crush my head with one hand. I think I'll pass on insulting the bear. They kinda gave it back. That's interesting.
The good news is, its signal hasn't moved from where we first located it. I'll send you the data we've got.
Gotcha. Gotta really look for it. It probably isn't supposed to be there, but like they don't police it super hard unless it leaks out of the quarantine zone. A lot of places do that.
Looks like the pile driver has stopped somewhere.
Did I roll for the rat? I tried to. I didn't get it.
In that case, let's find the nearest hollow entrance before it moves. Fairy, would you mind?
Not at all. Generating route within the target hollow. Route generation complete.
I am hoping to get Caesar. That would be super hype.
All right.
It's
Let's
kind of
go
low,
and get
yeah.
this done.
Lower than Nikkei, I think.
I shall follow your orders.
Time for some hard labor?
Oh, you got a free copy of Ben. That's cool. I needed another bear in my life.
How can I help?
Oh no, someone's gonna clip that, aren't they? Oh well. It's over already. Let's see. I think I have enough to pull. Right button. Here we go. One more. I think I can get it though. And this will be back up soon, so I can get 5 more. Oh, I can get one more of these too. Need a good bear in my life too, to be honest. Yeah. Probably more true for you than me, to be honest. By a wide margin. I think I could pass pretty firmly. I hopped into a voice chat the other day, and the first thing I got out of one of the people I know from said Discord was, "Hey, are you interested in men?" No, why? They go, "Oh, I was just gonna ask you out on a date if you were." It's like, oh, okay. Wait, what? All right, let's hope and pray that we get this one. I don't think we got this one. Nope. You need a good bear who pegs. Well, I mean, I'm an expert at one of those things, so I got you covered 50%. Spanking behind her head. I'll have to look. I mean, it was flattering, yes, but
You need a lift?
wasn't expected.
Then buckle up, buddy.
Oh, I got a Duke Piper. Nice. My DPS has risen, probably. Yeah, and that's not the first time a guy has propositioned me, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. I don't know why they do it so often, but you know, they do. Do I roll the two the spares I have here? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I feel like it. My impulse control is awful. I really want Caesar. An A? That's not bad. Another Piper.
Time to kick back and chillax.
I did get a certificate for being a pegging master. I got a trophy, actually. And then I got promoted to pegging grand master. All in the same night. Believe it or not. Okay, no chance this is Caesar. Yeah, no. Look behind her head, okay. I just want her because I want her. You follow? It does say spanking. Or spicking. Spicking. Like that sound that the spit jars make in the old westerns. Something like that. The Anne is definitely behind her? Sure. Oh, T? Yeah. She is very pretty. Honestly, I'd have been sold on Nicole if she wasn't, like, kind of greedy and stupid. The two together is just like, nah. I like pink hair, though.
Let's take a break.
My current team is these three right here.
Sleepy.
My precious wolf boy, Nicole, and my DPS, Piper. When using special attack 1 trillion tons, your special attack really heavy or ultimate to launch a downward smash that hits an enemy. The physical damage dealt by the move is increased by 10%. Nice. Level +2. Oh, good. Just levels you up. Got Piper's name card. Cool, cool. I can finally swap off those sets.
So sleepy.
You know a girl named Piper that was annoying? Understandable. I think I dated several girls named Amy. So I hate that name now because they were all awful in their own right. So I just don't like the name anymore. No offense to anyone named Amy out there. Nothing personal. Delita. I don't think you're a girl named Amy. Just throwing that out there. I don't believe you. I have Seth with several dupes.
A mission? Take me along.
Three duplicates. And I don't blame you for liking Seth. He's definitely he's definitely a pretty
Call
boy.
me anytime.
That, and I imagine it would be hard for me to get over my 1X. Her name. I would not be able to date someone else with her name. This being the one that cheated on me like 5 or 6 times. 4 or 5. I don't know. A lot. In separate instances of dating. Crazy how that works. But I don't think I could just be like, yeah, it's fine. Like, nah. Happening. Yeah, so yeah, I don't blame you. That sounds it's generally awful. Unfortunate if you ever do meet someone who has that same name. That is otherwise great. Oh yeah, we're still using the trial team. I don't really know if I care to. Do I have to use them? Can't swap off. Dang it. What did your ex do to you, Clee, that made it so bad? Mine cheated on me a bunch of times, so that was it. And then the other name was just several girls I dated that just weren't
This place feels even more bleak than the last hollow we went to. The ether concentration here is higher, too.
I don't think I've had the displeasure of meeting bad people through through streaming.
Well, it has been a hollow for a long time. It's not just dangerous, it's also close to the old capital. No good will come of staying here too long.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Being manipulated.
Let's just find that pile driver ASAP.
I can't say I can relate. I think being the guy in most relationships, you know, regular cis relationships, puts you in the position to do that, if anyone, usually. So since I don't, that was never a problem. But
The proxy
I've
said
had
the pile
girls
driver
try,
isn't far
just
ahead, so it shouldn't
go
take too
anywhere.
long to bring it back, right?
kind of said that you just gotten out of a relationship and you wanted something casual, but you want something. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a little awkward, getting flirted with still. I mean, I have people I definitely, like, guy friends, you know, who I flirt, quote unquote, with, but not, like, seriously in any sense. I think that's just a guy thing. I don't know if the ladies do that as much.
Blind optimism can be dangerous, and after all, the heavy-duty grappler and boring machine we found both experience pretty significant
Does that, like, make you
personality
uncomfortable though,
changes.
or is it just
And
like,
Grace has yet to find the reason behind it.
So what if it's changed? It's still our own company's smart
Jesus.
machinery. How much trouble could it really cause? Let's get going.
I can't understand why you would do something. Is that like a making someone dependent on you type of tactic, or like? I mean, morally, I just can't like fathom it, but I don't understand even the logic to it.
Target located. Proceed with the recovery.
This guy's dramatic. Let's find a nearby detour. Quietly.
No problem, boss. I'll crouch.
Yeah, those were awkward situations. I can't say I've been in the same situation, but I have had people who like I was very close to, and then after a certain point, you get to like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't be friends with this person, or like I shouldn't know them
Have we
anymore.
been
And it's
spotted?
really hard to just cut them off. Yeah, just probably not good for you, you know,
Let's
to
get him.
hang around, you know.
Warning, the target machine's hydraulic impact speculation. It intends to perform a pile driving motion against the ground.
Just said someone asked for the link, so they're gonna get the link.
Please clench your teeth while falling to avoid biting off your tongue.
Interesting advice they just gave. You've been in 3 relationships and 2 out of 3 have been awful. Oof. I don't think my ratio's that bad, but I've definitely been in more relationships. Let's... Did I count them is a good question. And probably a better question is, what counts as a relationship? That's a tough one. What even counts? If we're only counting dating and nothing else where there's like a weird thing going on, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I would say their names, but that would be bad for them. Let's see. It's 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I think I've dated about 6 girls, roughly. And that was mostly throughout high school and in college. 2 of them were online relationships, which were probably some of the better ones I had. I still talk to one of them, not super often, but she's a really nice girl. And then the ones in person, some of them were better than others, but at least one of them was really bad, just awful. No, at least 8. I forgot one. Most ended amicably. I think the only one that ended badly, other than the one where I got cheated on, was... Which one was that? Oh, right. A girl was using me to cheat on her boyfriend at the time. That one did not end well when I found out. I did not like that, as I assume most people would not.
Watch out. You're gonna fall into the fissure.
Is everyone all right?
I'm alright. We need to
we're
figure out
getting
a way to get
launched.
back.
Don't worry, Ben. I'm on it. Bouncing and pegging and everything like that. That's all my specialty, Ben. I got it covered. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, like, it hasn't ruined my life or anything. If anything, going through all that experience made me realize it really doesn't matter that much to me anymore. Specifically, the idea of, like, you know, having that perfect relationship or something, being romantically in love being super important.
Sneak attack?
Kind of over that. Like, I'm happy on my own. I don't need that. Which is in itself liberating. If anything, the consequence of that person using me to cheat was really bad for her. Like, really bad. She got into a fair amount of trouble with other people who just happened to, like, be mutual friends. Because, you know, obviously we stopped dating, and they were like, what happened? So I told them the truth. And some of them apparently already didn't like her all that much, and used that as an excuse to bully her, which I don't condone, but, hey, X-Max, yeah, we gaming, chatting, yapping, etc. But yeah, she got bullied. Yeah. I don't think she deserved that on top of just people knowing what she had done. I think that was all that was needed. But she tried to blame me for her getting bullied, and I'm like, I literally didn't do anything.
Things are getting hot.
Like, I don't know why I would. Oh, you put them up to bullying me. It's like, no. I don't think that hard about you. But she ended up getting me, I wouldn't say kicked out, but more like she reported the fact that I didn't live in the district and was going to the school, who then told me I had to go to the correct one. So that kind of sucked. But that was the worst of it, you know. Otherwise, it all, you know. People be wild. They do. They do be wild. But it could be so much worse. So, you know, it's all learning experiences. It's all something to.
Warning: the target machine's hydraulic impact mechanism is accumulating energy.
Oh, they're gonna do it again.
Speculation. It intends to perform a Starlight Knights never get hit by the same attack twice. Unfortunately,
sorry. Yeah. I wouldn't dwell on things. Is generally what I guess what I'm trying to say is you just don't let it. Don't let it fester in your head. Don't let it get to you. It's not worth it. You know, people who do those sorts of things, they're not worth your time anyway. So don't give it to them. I know for some people, and some circumstances, especially when it's fresh, that's really hard to do. But just keeping it in mind can help. But yeah, since like college, I've kind of just stopped caring so much about dating. I'm not against it, but I don't look for it, you know. And I find I'm a lot happier. You know, I'm doing the things I want to do. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. Life's a lot better that way, I think. I'm sure some people will disagree, but, you know, each their own.
Come on, try harder! I'll help!
Don't push too hard.
I'll cover you.
Come on, try harder!
Come on. There we go. Through a phase here, like I couldn't be single. Yeah, I know what you mean. I went through that like all of high school. I just did not want to be single. Yeah, like most of high school, I don't think I was single. And now I think I've been single like 7 years or something since I got my associate's degree. Just haven't cared. You know, haven't been interested in going way out of my way. I mean, COVID probably didn't help. You know, being stuck inside for a few years. I mean, not literally, but like, couldn't go out and socialize with the bros. And by the time we could, everyone had like moved away or done something.
No escape! Russia!
I'm here.
Let's go!
Probably overkilled the ult. Here we are.
You need more rest, Rez. Here's food.
Is it? Well, thank you for telling me. Let me adjust that. Is that better, you think? Well, we'll try that. I turned it down a fair bit. Awesome. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate that.
Just wait. When I catch you, I'll tear you apart. Oh?
Dang, that's violent. Yeah, we'll take the dewdrop. Probably not that much. Okay, let's try somewhere around here. We'll see how that goes. Huh? What?
Abandoned building complex detected ahead. Confirmed. There is nowhere for it to go.
Alright, after this one, we can go to Peglin if people want another pegging session. I don't know if that's a joke. For anyone not initiated, the joke is Peggle and Peglin, games like that, which are like pachinko games. That's pegging. And I am the pegging master. The Grand Master, actually. I always forget that part.
Master.
Just so you're not all wondering,
Construction
like,
machine
things are about to
has
get
been
really
successfully
weird.
surrounded. Should I broadcast some trash talk to insult it?
Yes.
Please choose a style. Vicious, nasty, or twisted. I can also alternate between 18 known languages.
That's kind of crazy. Love the peg jokes. Good. I'm happy you like them.
Found it. In Hollow Industrial Pile Driver Type 3. Friday!
It's seen us.
This guy might be,
Personality this one's gonna have.
No worries.
like,
Already convinced two
this guy might be
folks.
better at pegging than I am.
Let's hear what this guy has to say.
I mean, look at that.
It's charging at us without
Look at that
even-
action he's got going.
It's running?
What are you all waiting for? Go after it!
Oh, that was Zippy talking about getting a tattoo that I pegged them. Yeah.
Finally, we cut it off.
Hold it there! You can't let it get away again!
I don't think he'll actually do that. I kind of hope he doesn't.
Let me deal with it!
You need more rest, Rez. You're still growing. Points?
I imagine Delita would have heard about it, though, if that was actually something he thought about doing. I really doubt it, though. Ooh, I'm getting spun on. Also, since we're on the subject, how's the audio now that we're actually going to fight? Is it good still?
No escape!
Straight into the ground! Be careful! Come on!
Welcome. Doing some SR. Yeah, when I'm doing the SR piloting, maybe I should make an expectation that if I'm piloting your account, you have to show up and watch. I think that would be a funny thing to do, especially for the people who like are in global, live in like Southeast Asia. Make them get up at 3 a.m. I'm not cool at all. A temporary tattoo? That's fair. I think that'd be hilarious. I just don't know what, how that works when I'm the guy.
The work ain't done.
You'd have to ask, like, a scholar. Like, what does that mean? How does that logistically work? Like, is it even possible for a guy to do the pegging? I don't know.
This is the end for you.
This guy's been completely silent this whole time. Maybe his language module is broken?
No way. It can obviously understand us. Okay. I know you can hear me. Let's talk. You ran away with 2 other machines. One was a dude who desires self-fulfillment, the other a young girl passionately in love. What about you? Who are you, and what do you want?
He says, I just want to drive it.
Any weird character traits?
He just wants to drive his pile.
Huh?
Traits? Ridiculous. Mere mortals. How dare thee speaketh out of turn about my most wondrous mission?
I don't know that I don't know that my nickname is the Pegger. I don't know about that. No one has confirmed that for me. No one has been calling me that. So I don't know. I don't know that I would commit to saying that's my nickname. That might be a step too far or something, you know? Taco followed, but I don't know that I heard the effect. 1 second, let me check on that. Oh, that's weird. What happened to the... Huh. I'll have to check on it later. Everything looks configured correctly. I don't know why it didn't. But thanks for following, buddy. Appreciate it.
I'm the enlightened sinner. I cometh to stabilize the seal and guard this place on my mentor's charge. Thou shalt leave at once.
It's oof. What? Huh? What happened, Clee?
The enlightened sinner? Stabilize the seal.
This guy's talking gobbledygook, huh?
Ah, I get it. So these are delusions of grandeur.
Enough! Do you have any idea how dangerous it is to go running around in a hollow?
Thou art the unreasonable ones. The seal is weak, and once it is broken, this place shall be devastated.
He is so chuny. I'm too blind to understand. I think that emote's a thumbs up, but I'm too blind to tell. Sure looks like it.
Say I shall force my way through.
I think I need new glasses.
Stop right there!
My mentor.
bro. Yeah? What's up, X-Max?
It dodged. Ben, stop him!
If possible,
Oh, you
I'd
mean
love
bro,
to
as
solve
in
this
bro.
peacefully.
Bro! Oh, puppy had an accident. That's just unfortunate. It's the bro moment. Oh, bro.
I'm sorry.
Great job, bro!
Bro! This guy.
Grace, now's our chance.
Is Ben Canadian or something? He always says sorry.
I'm here. Leave it to me. I appreciate your imagination, my child. But let's talk about it when we get back.
Sis! The seal is breaking. Don't undermine the most wondrous cause.
Oh, that's a different kind of seal he's breaking.
Wait! Let's talk! Stay away!
Not the bro.
Turns out this guy can actually talk like a normal
Hey, where's
person.
Zippy? Where's Zippy? Zippy, we need Zippy right now. Where is Zippy? I have to send him a DM. Hold on. I have to tell him what he's missing. We'll see how quickly he shows up. He might be busy. Darn. I'll let you guys know if he answers. Oh, he's typing. Oh, he's playing Fate Trigger. He's abandoned us. Abandon us for another game. I actually applied for that. I don't know if I got it yet. I don't think I did, though. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'll check. It'll take 2 seconds. Nope, still don't have it. You have been summoned. The scene came up and I knew it was you. I knew it was for you.
Listen to me. I'm not lying.
We were talking about pegging earlier too. I think this guy took my crown with the pegging master title. I mean, just look at that rod.
I hear the calling from my mentor horse. I can't fail him.
Right after I say that, he calls his mentor whores. Yeah, I bet. They're all surprised. I'm sure that's very important, but...
Why is he mentioning that name?
Oh, we got an A? What the heck? Oh well.
I can't even remember how long it's been since I heard his name.
I meant Zippy, you definitely missed some sussy things I said earlier too. I don't know how you missed those, but... Oh, the music I recommended is growing on you. Good. Hop on Fate Trigger. I don't have it yet. Unless you can give me it, then I will. I did pull for Caesar. I did not get them. So, you know, I got two copies of Piper though today, so that's pretty good.
Horse. Bellabog.
Yeah, I actually just checked if I had gotten the invite and I didn't.
Bellabog Industries, previous president, and my father.
Kaleda, look! This is what Daddy told you about. Bellabog's first independently developed smart construction machine.
This is the prototype you were talking about? When will you finish building it?
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else I can check. It would just be email. Or, like, literally showing up in Steam, right?
Well, that'll take a whole lot of money. Money Daddy's company just doesn't have right now. Plus, we lack the production to build such powerful machinery. But don't worry. One day, my little girl will be riding in the machine her old man built. You know, it's not just any machine. It's got a heart your dad made in it. It'll be able to understand your commands and endure all the Hollow's dangers.
Wow.
Here, Kaleda, give it a name. When you call out that name, it'll accomplish whatever you need it to.
Dad? Dad! You promised to play with me today!
Kaleda, Daddy's busy right now.
Yeah, this is actually getting sad.
Bidding on the new project, the prototype's manufacturing fee. Then there's the final review at Pioneer's Memorial Plaza. 1 minute, I'll be done soon. Daddy promises.
Liar.
What?
Mr. Bellabog, I'm sure you understand this will be better for all of us.
Daddy.
You want me to pretend like nothing happened? Are you kidding me? Just come out with it. What exactly is in there? Hello? Hello? Say something!
Yo, Cash? Huh?
Dad, it's so late. Where are you going? I don't want to be home alone. I want to go with you.
Come on, Kaleda, stop it. There's an emergency. I have to go now. Just stay at home and be good. Daddy will be back in no time. I promise.
Just like that, he vanished. That liar.
President? President?
Ben, you were saying something?
Yes, the commission is completed. Ms. Proxy came to collect their bamboo.
Alright, well, that was a sudden shot of depression. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah, that was not what I was prepared
We
for.
might have had some trouble along the way, but we've recovered all 3 machines. And with that, all the commissions Bellabog assigned you have been completed. We were able to get out of that tough spot, thanks to you. Thanks again for your help, Phaethon. Grace is analyzing the machines right now. With her skills, she should be able to find the reason that... what? You got something to say?
Your face just now looked kind of funny.
In my mind. When the pile driver mentioned the name horse, you had such a weird face.
Oh, would you look at the time? President, if we don't go deal with that commission fee for Ms. Proxy now, we won't be able to transfer the money tomorrow.
Anyways, so, yeah.
Ben?
That's about where we're at.
It's okay. If we don't tell them, the proxy could just look it up online. Besides, they helped us and they're trustworthy. We don't have to avoid it. Proxy, you saw Anton on that show before, right?
Whores, yeah. It sounded like whores earlier, though, when the bot said it, so that was just really funny.
Did the host mention years ago there was a scandal involving Bellabog's president who disappeared with a bunch of money? Well, that president of Bellabog was Horse. Horse Bellabog. So, yes, he was my father.
Oh, wait. No, she pronounced it like horse. But without the E, so horse. 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 Basically whores. I don't know how else to pronounce it. That's how it sounds.
The night before the old capital
Or like
fell,
whores, I guess,
a
but with
large
a
sum of
soft
money
cut.
suddenly
So
disappeared from
whore.
Bellabog's
No, it
account,
just ends up being
and
whores
the
every
old man
time.
went missing.
I don't know how else you pronounce that.
PubSec investigated. and said the financial burden of Belobog, coupled with the possibility the memorial square we were building at the time might not be completed on schedule, caused Horse to embezzle the public funds and run. Belobog Industries had an extremely hard time because of one old man's irresponsible behavior. But we're back on our feet now.
Well, that's what he took the money for, so clearly.
Kaleda, you've been through a lot. I'm glad you've turned the corner.
Thank you. At any rate, I stopped thinking of Horse Belobog as my father a long time ago. The Belobog of today has nothing to do with that selfish piece of trash.
Kaleda, how could you talk about your own father like that? It's true a large sum of money was missing from the company's books, but no one can prove it was Uncle Horse who took it. The investigation result and the claims he absconded with the money were all just pub-sec speculation.
Okay, so Grace pronounced it horse, like horse, just horse. But the other ones sometimes pronounce it more like whores. So that's nice. It's like Bolt and Volt, but worse.
I know all the bad press brought about by public security and losing your father hurt you, but you shouldn't resent your own father like that. You were too young to spend much time with him before he went missing. To us, you don't know how wonderful you...
You're the one who doesn't know anything!
I think we're getting further away from just explaining to Ms. Proxy who Horse was.
And Grace, weren't you and Anton working on those 3 machines? What are you doing here?
I came over to tell you I found a clue as to why they ran off.
Oh, really? Great!
After examining their logic cores, I found they'd all picked up the same signal from deep within a hollow before wandering off.
Ooh, the call of the monolith. Well, I mean, she doesn't have all the context, right? Like, we saw the background, we saw him abscond with the money directly, right? But from her perspective, he just, like, up and disappeared one day. And there was an accounting difference, but, you know, someone else could have taken advantage of the situation to blame it on him and, like, take the money themselves. Like, who knows, right? Whereas his literal daughter watched him walk out with the money and knows what happened, and they haven't actually shared that information with each other.
The signal's identification code format is the same we use in the company. When decoded, the text reads, BLG prototype.
And of course, all this story is going to revolve around him at the end, and he's going to be the one calling the robots. Just throwing all that out there, because I'm predicting it.
That's right, Kaleda. Unbelievable as it sounds, the signal seems to be coming from the original prototype. The prototype? What's that?
It was the first smart machinery made before the former president went missing. Our production line was somewhat outdated at the time, so we couldn't complete manufacturing independently. Apart from the core parts, everything else was outsourced to another manufacturer and produced according to our blueprint.
Still could never tell someone that their dad leaving was not that yeah, true. She did just kind of like wave that off. Although I guess she was more arguing over the allegation. You know? Number between 1 and 3? 1. Yeah, the original prototype. I'm guessing that's his, and he's down there and doing weird things or something, or got eaten by the Hollow or something. He's involved somehow, and it's him. It's him. It's got to be him.
Unfortunately, the old capital fell before the final delivery payment was made, even though the machine was completed. The manufacturer was swallowed by the Hollow and lost forever, along with the prototype.
But it looks like the prototype is out there somewhere, and maintains some level of functionality.
1 is a good number. What does that even mean?
You may not like what I'm about to say, Sweet Pea. I know you don't want to drag up the past, but that prototype is still company property. That prototype logic core has a lot of value. So what are you gonna do? Go get it back? Or pretend it doesn't exist?
Calm down, guys. There's no need to jump to conclusions today. Even the most durable components can experience mechanical fatigue. Not to mention, we're all human. After running around in the hollow for so long, both our bodies and minds need relaxation.
Anton's right. It's getting late. You must be tired. Miss Proxy, please go back and rest for today.
If we decide to head into the Hollow to look for the prototype, we'll be sure to contact you for assistance.
I mean, for sure they'll do, because, like, of course. Ah, okay. I'm picking your CDs for you. With no context. Awesome. Yeah, you can get a Magic 8-Ball. They still sell those, like on Amazon. You can buy one. It'll answer your questions for you. I'm doing good, Bo. How are you? Brain empty. I'm standing right in front of the person I have to talk to, and I walk away. You've been bitten? It seems like you're getting bitten every day, Bo. I'm not sure that's news anymore. Unless you're bleeding. In which case, I'm concerned. Don't talk about your girlfriend like that. It's not as fun as asking Mr. That's fair. I'll give it to you. That is fair. Oh, you meant your cat. Oh. Well, I'm still getting bit by pussy either way. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That was a bad joke. For context, apparently Bo's girlfriend also likes to bite him, which is why I jumped to that conclusion. But yeah, I don't blame you, Clee. Asking is funny. Bonk. I'm not the horny one here, to be clear. She does. See? I'm not just full of it. That gagged you? I mean... Needs rest, work. You're right. Words. You need to rest well to work well. What a great sentiment. What does that mean, by the way, Clay? Like, you choked on that, like, icky gross? Or you choked on something because it was funny? I don't know what that means. Falling asleep while thinking about existential dread. That's so relatable. Thrillers, they say. So funny explaining Stan Twitter memes to a stream. Yeah, it must be. I have no idea what you're talking about. You sound like a crazy person sometimes. I'm sure there's plenty of straight guys who get it, just not me. Oh, look, it's a jobber. Do you happen to have the movie Trickarls here? No, get out. See, EP. Being gagged means normally not being able to speak or think after someone said something funny or really wild. Okay. Because, I mean, when you say gagging to me, I mean, I don't know what to think of that. That could mean so many things, that context. But yeah, okay. This guy's stories are usually really long, and I'll be honest, not that interesting, so I'm kind of just skipping through this. The game has plenty of dialogue already. The Wolf. Oh, Wolf Brigade. Make him watch Wolf Brigade. He'll like that. He wants action, right? Yeah, I'm proud I could gag you, Clay. Happy I could earn that, I guess. Oh, I've known old people who have good stories. I mean, some people call me old. I like to think my stories are at least decently funny, entertaining. What? Didn't count those because you didn't click directly on it. I see, I see. Wait, what else was there? Let's tick those boxes too. I hate having these notifications up. Oh, they go, you don't even have to open them. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, meandering to get to the point can be annoying, but... British lady? What? Huh? What's that even mean? What? Who? Huh? When? Where? How? Yes, so Shepard basically just summed that up to say, we did too good of a job, so now he's actually in a worse place. But anyway, thanks for making me money. Bye. Yep, thanks, Shepard. Glad I could help. Lady Gaga just released an album. That's crazy. More immersive storytelling. Or Lady Gagged. Okay, I probably have another half hour, so I probably shouldn't start something like this. It'll take a little bit too long. What do we got? Any new polls? No. Yeah, we actually got nothing. Oh, we gotta do a bamboo poll. Bamboo. Just one A. Nothing crazy. I can probably just skip because you always get an A, and they're usually none of them are anything good. Yeah, it's just the paper boo. I'm so close to getting the pretty lady, but I can't get the pretty lady. I don't have enough. I'm broke. I'm a poor boy. Well, I guess I don't have much else to do unless there's a commission here. Swipe foo. No. I already swiped for Nikkei. I can't swipe for another gacha. It's one at a time. Anything more and I will actually just go broke. Well, not literally. Retire from Nikkei. Oh my goodness. He's putting me up to no good. Alright, so I'll do this commission here and then check the time. It's a shame I have to get up at like 5 tomorrow. God, that's awful. Wouldn't be so awful if I got up then normally, but it's like several hours early.
In position.
Tonight, you mean, Bo? You saying I should drink coffee tonight?
Please.
No, in the morning. Oh, I do drink coffee in the morning, though. I usually drink an energy drink, actually, because they have more caffeine. Mornings are so rough for me. Like, it's just misery in the first place, so.
Say no more.
You drink 100% vodka? That's your breakfast? Yeah, I kind of don't believe you, to be honest.
I'm here. 10-4.
Understood.
Yeah. If you said you had like Irish coffee, I'd be like, okay, weird choice, but sure. But just straight vodka? Yeah, I don't think so. That's like I'm at a convention for the weekend and I'm trying to party really hard kind of breakfast. And I don't think that's what you're doing most days. Russian water? How's that any different from normal water? Welcome back. Oh, it's made from potato. Ah, I see. That's weird water. Sounds a little involved just for water, you know? He did face paint the other day. How'd it go?
Say no more.
Oh, yes, I was going to say, after this, just to fill up the last bit of time. Oh my god.
Understood.
Getting cheese. There we go. Yeah, so after this one, I do want to try, just to gauge interest, I'll show you guys a little bit of Dead Frontier. I have talked about that a few times. I know I've mentioned it in the Discord. Your cousin saw it and she really liked it. That's cool. What did you face paint? Stupid Nicole. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know you. I know how much you love Nicole, though. It's okay. You just come out and admit it.
Something? My services are expensive.
Let's see, where's Caesar? Where did they put her?
Good day.
Wanna... One...
Am I blind?
Officer 148, do you
touch my tail?
And I only handle technical matters.
Hey, don't.
Only the.
Did you
Oh, here she is.
Take me.
Here's Caesar. She's pretty cool. I like the sword. It's actually pretty cool. Does it have like a fishing line, like a fishing reel on it? Is that what I'm seeing there? Vampire, sickly white, purple undertones. That's a good touch. A cape. I mean, you're basically you could do cosplay with parts of that. I don't know if you're into that per se, but that sounds pretty good. Very detailed. She's got the fishing reel. You actually hate Nicole now? Why? Did you get beat up over it?
That's me. Need something? My services are expensive.
Did she do something to you? She broke your heart?
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
We fighting? Take me.
Caesar is green though. Just, I know you hate green, so maybe that's a deal breaker. Suddenly he doesn't care. Weird. Your favorite Lana song and your favorite Lana album on CD. Nice. Caesar is pretty good. I like her. Yeah. I will agree with you there, Bo. If she had pink hair, it'd be perfect.
I'm at your disposal.
Oh, now we're simping? We're simping, Bo? We're simping? Is that what we're doing?
Only the brave will win. That's me.
You are not. Oh, okay. So what is that then? Oh, you were talking about your cat. I see. Sure you were. Okay, let's see. I think I have some dailies left to do, actually. Yeah. Hollow Zero combat. Sure. I don't know. I don't think I can go any deeper in that. Huh. Okay, I'll go spend my battery then. That'll do it. I simp. Yeah, same. I simp. I don't... Black hair and a goth outfit. Yeah, you know, I could see Caesar with black hair and a goth outfit. That would be pretty nice. I could get behind that. What are these?
I'm at your disposal.
I could get below that. Interesting statement. I don't know what those words mean, but sure. Okay, so can't just get those.
I shall follow your orders.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
What is it? Here we go. Oh, you mean you would do anything she tells you to? I see. Your cat. Your cat tells you to do things? That's weird. I don't know how that works, but that's weird.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Can I level these people up? No, I gotta get the next level. Yeah, that's what I
Nothing
thought.
to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
I shall follow your...
So sleepy.
They all require, yeah, they all require helmets, so I guess I'll just farm those for Piper's damage. That'll work. Very talkative. Bet. No cap. Facts, no printer.
I'll take you.
Not bad.
What the Sigma? Yeah, no, I'm just. It's a joke. Don't worry about it.
I want a bonus for this.
This won't hurt.
Roadkill.
Can you resist?
I disappoint you. Good.
Darn, right when I thought it was break time.
What the Sigma? Yeah.
Amateurs.
Behave now.
Don't look straight at the moon.
I'm starting to worry about Bo. I think I have very different imaginations that come into our images that come into our head when we hear that. Hear what? Because maybe I don't know. I don't know, Bo. I don't know. Why do I worry about you sometimes? I probably shouldn't bother. You seem like you've got it under control. You seem to know what you want. I'm sure you're fine. Uh-oh.
Move it.
Amateurs.
Behave now. Go the extra mile.
Can you resist?
A drag queen out of drag saying what the Sigma. That's very specific, yeah.
Ain't done yet. Hey. You like that?
Out of my way.
Amateurs. Not bad.
This won't hurt.
A deep clear.
Pedal to the metal.
I did just beat that guy. I'm farming the materials for Piper here. So I have to just keep doing the same fight. Thrilling, I know. It will likely hurt. Yep. It will likely hurt. Just how we like it. Oh, Betty bye. They have breakfast. That's crazy. This won't hurt. It hurt a lot. Strange, yeah. But only a little bit. You don't want it to hurt too much. I will not explain why. These look like arcade boxes, you know? All right, we have like, I don't know, 20 or so minutes. I don't really want to start their the immersive storytelling. What kind of weirdo would like pain? Reminder to drink water. I have a cup. It's almost empty, but I have a cup. Everyone should make sure to hydrate. So I have basically two options for what we can do for the remainder of this time. I have a game, Dead Frontier, that I would like to try streaming. I don't know how it'll go. It's a bit niche. It's a very old game that got updated in like the early 2010s, I want to say. And it's mostly web-based, but it's got its own charm and style. Or we can just go do Peglin and do some pegging. I'm open to either. I'm gonna do both, some point here or there, but figure I'd throw that out there, get opinions. Dead Frontier is a zombie killing looter. It's mostly chill. You just go around looting stuff and then going to places and doing things, but it can get pretty hectic, especially at the higher levels where you're at much higher risk with like special zombies and stuff. It's a game that's been running for like, I want to say 20 years almost now, so it's been pretty successful. Never got huge, but it's been going steady. As another game now, Dead Frontier 2, I don't like it nearly as much, but it's a very different style on the same idea, and it's just not what I wanted. But the old ones, it's a little dated. So, Bo is voting for pegging. If anyone else wants to cast a vote, we'll give it another minute or two. Especially for the YouTube folks who are unfortunately a little behind. But I will say, ZZZ has been fun so far. Continuously fun. Consistently fun. I do think I would like to have more of the characters that I'm interested in. I think the limited polls and everything is kind of going to be a little rough. The usual Hoyo problem of, I want to play the character. No, you can't have the character. Sad. If anything keeps me from staying with it long term, that'll probably be it. Is the pull rates and the limited stuff. Because I do like to have a roster that I can actually play around with and experiment with without having to dump money. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, not getting Caesar would just, that's just devastating, as Bo understands. So, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get her. Check up on some things as well while I'm setting here. All right. No one else has casted a vote, so we'll do a little bit of pegging before we finish up. All right, I can just Alt Tab out or Alt F4 out of this game, and it's fine. I love that I can do that. All right, Peglin, here we come. And this just finishes out with the last 10, 15 minutes here. What's happening? Oh, we pegging. The options were pegging or trying out Dead Frontier. I'm gonna try it out one of these days anyway. Probably Sunday for my off-schedule stream, where I tend to do the more experimental games and messing around with formats and stuff. So that's fine. We'll do that Sunday. Give it a shot. It's a very like slow-paced, methodical game, so it works for a longer stream. There we go. We're so pegging right now. I don't know where we were in that last run. I was like not paying attention, to be honest. So we'll hit continue and see where we're at, see what's happening, how bad it is. Okay, we're going to an event. Oh, right, this guy. Oh, minus 2 HP or relic. I'm not doing well on this coin flip. Got it. Bottom slots gain multipliers that double or halve your shot damage. Right, that's what this one does. That's a pretty good one, I think. Gotta strategize a little, but that's okay. Ooh, half damage. Unfortunate. Half again? That's crazy. It's like it knows. This game is undermining my pegging potential. I don't know where the fire came from. That's new. Yeah, where did that come from? Is that just like a secret effect of this? How rude of them. I gotta refresh. Not again. I'm so unlucky. Chat, this pegging is not going well so far. Ooh, double damage. There we go. Okay. The pegging is back on track. If I can hit that refresh. Well, no, apparently not. Oh. I'm so unlucky right now. Half twice? 3 times? 3 times. How did I get this far in this run? I actually don't know. Oh my goodness. Halved again. It's like it knows. It knows what stupid moves I'm going to make. The pegging isn't going great. They can't all be winners. Hold on, okay. I had to update the title to A Little Pegging Before Bed. Gotta make sure I'm portraying what I'm doing correctly and accurately. Wouldn't want to lie to anybody. 2x, there we go. Another 2x. Awesome. Ow. Oh, got some bombs. Nice. I'll actually get rid of this guy. Yay, pegging! Yeah. Bo's got it. He understands. Let's see, which way am I going here? Probably right. I don't really think I have a good position for fighting a boss. Who doesn't love getting pet? I mean, playing Peggle. Oh, yeah. Of course, playing Peggle. What else? Activates each peg 2 times. Can target any enemy. Nice. Didn't really want to pebble at all, but, you know. You do not like playing Peggle? Hello, I'm haggling. I wonder if he's gonna haggle with me. Remove an orb. Yeah, get rid of a pebble. Why don't you like Peggle, Bo? You don't like pegging? What kind of man doesn't like pegging? Oh, you like pegging, not Peggle. Ah, I see, I see. Why is it like freaking out? Oh my goodness. It's too late, Bo. You already said. Yeah, thank you, Klee. That is a very important reminder, everybody. If you're on Twitch, remember to follow. If you're on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. Otherwise, you'll never explode when pegging. That's just how physics work. Just how it is. Gotta do it. Doesn't let you? What do you mean, Bo? Yo, this thing is going crazy right now. My balls are all over the place. Well, please don't do that, Bo. I beg. Deleted that mirror. That's okay, Bo. I'm going to bed soon, too. Got another 5 or so minutes in me. We'll see how far we can get in pegging in that time, and then we're good. So you have a good night, too, Bo. Happy to see I've earned a title. Oh my god, it's so heavy. You ever just go to do some pegging and your ball is just so heavy? Crazy. There we go. Double damage is nice on that. You know, when you actually get it, I think it works good. Am I really not going to get the crit? I'm dancing around the crit. I don't think I'm going to end up getting it, though. Oh my goodness, I got it. There we go. That's what we needed. Doesn't even matter. Half damage, whatever. Still got him. Bombs away. And a little bit of zapping action. Shocking, you might say. Oh, I blocked my way to that bomb. That's very unfortunate. There we go, got it anyway. Whoa. Okay, I was getting a little crazy there. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh, there we go. And down to the 2x. And it doesn't even matter. Got enough bombs. It's just, whatever. Actually, she picked 4 times. That's so many. Oh, I can go left and then probably left again. When I hit up the shop. I have plenty of money, so. Badoop. Ah. Nikkei Co-op is happening now. Oh, that didn't go well. I just went straight into the gutter. That was so much better. Wow. Still got shielded, man. Those shields are strong. There you go. I think that bomb will get rid of the other shields left. Really? It didn't. And now there's archers. That's rough. Can I get that? Between 1 and 2, I'll pick 1 again. It worked well last time, so you know. Ouchie. Oh, and I have to reload. I'm so done for. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not dead, but man, I'm close. Ooh, I might survive this. Yeah, I should survive this. Oh, darn, it wasn't quite enough to kill that guy. Okay, still, I think I got it. Yep, that'll do it. Awesome. We're like right on the cusp, though. I should probably heal. Okay, now we can go to a shop soon enough. Go left. what do we got? Every 17 has a random positive slime applied. Yeah, I mean, I guess between the two, I'll take the slime. Slime is very helpful when pegging. Random slime I'm a little iffy about, but it says positive, so it should be okay. Projectile attacks have overflow, nice. Seth? I mean, I can't say for sure, but he's like, he's either, I mean, he's basically in a position to be a femboy, so I mean, he might like that. Depends, you know. Could be a no, could be a yes. They deal 20 times number of reloads damage to all enemies when reloading. That one's okay. Oh, you meant the game? I don't know, that's hard to say. I mean, I have a very small sample size, but, you know, cute boys do seem to like it, so I would assume, probably. Extra crit damage, yeah, I mean, I'll take that. Where am I going? Normal battle. Okay. Clay, did you ever watch the ASMR short I told you about? Or actually, no, it's a video. It's just a video. It's on my channel. I don't know if you saw it, but you'd probably find it entertaining. I think I have a fair amount of damage going here. A little, somewhere in the range of 1200. Just a little. I think I won. I think that did it. Yep, looks like it. Oh, right. I recall you saying that now. I was talking to another friend earlier, and I sent that to him, so brain empty. Oh, yes, I just sound like a man. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a damn shame, really. Yeah, I sent it to my buddy of like, I don't know, I've probably known him for 7-8 years. And I was like, oh, dude, did you check that out? He was like, yeah, I couldn't watch more than 5 seconds. It's like, yeah, I kind of figured. But it was funny, right? But, you know, that's because we're friends. I find it hilarious that you're like, oh no, a man. That is comedy. Oh goodness, so much damage. That's a few bombs. Just a couple. What? He ate the man? Huh? hell do you mean, game? Have I listened to Boyfriend ASMR? No, not at all. I'm not an ASMR kind of person, broadly speaking. When I was younger, I tried it. Like, just regular ASMR, just the, like, noises and stuff. Like, Ephemeral Rift, back when that was, like, a new thing and he was popular. I remember listening to him, if that gives some context. So that's when I tried it, and I was like, I mean, it's kind of nice, but I don't think I'd sit here and listen to it, you know? It wasn't really for me. So, I'm not really exposed to it. I don't really know the context or anything. I've done enough role-playing to know what people expect when you read a script. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not sure. No, I don't force anything. I could probably accidentally do that if I tried to, like, sing or something, but that would just be trying to hit a note that I can't hit because I don't sing. Yeah, no, that's cringe, and you shouldn't do that. Men should know better, if I may be so blunt, than to try to do that. It's so obvious. Like, if you're doing a funny voice, it's whatever, but, like, don't try to sell it when you're not good at it. This wall is approaching me menacingly. I can't say I'm surprised that that's a trend. I mean, most guys want to have a deeper voice than they have, even if they already have one that's kind of deep. Oh, someone told me my voice was deep, and I'm like, I mean, not really. I mean, it's not high-pitched, but it's not like... I know a guy who, like, when he speaks, it's a boom. Like, it's way down there. And that's just his normal voice. Like, that's just how he talks. It's just... That's deep from my perspective, from my experience. But he's like, he must have one of the deepest voices, like, naturally, without trying to, like, intentionally make that happen. Cool guy, too. Very nice guy. But yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. One less crit. So this, like, weakens you starting. Oh, that's an interesting one. Ball Ants gives you plus however many, and this would just give me 3, and I just can't discard orbs. But I don't really do that too often. That's probably worth it. What were they banned for, out of curiosity? Did they just push the envelope too much? Yeah, no, definitely a lot of guys put too much value on it. It sounds nice, but it's not the most important thing. I would say what is important is not having an annoying voice. So if you talk all nasally like this, that probably doesn't go well. But so long as you're not nasally and high-pitched as a guy, it's fine. I've known some guys who unfortunately had a very nasally and high-pitched voice, and that definitely did not help them. But so long as you don't have that specific problem, I think it's largely fine. But I don't know. There's definitely some women who care a lot more about it than others. Oh, I love this relic. I'm taking it every time. Steal one health from the selected enemy for every 5 pegs hit. This is just... You gain energy by pegging. This is the crystal that lets you gain energy from pegging. That is so important. You have to take it every time. Yeah, new hunger for pegging. I guess it doesn't matter which way I go. Near the end, I guess I'll probably want to do the far right one. It has a boss, a shop, and a relic. That'll work. And we'll go for events if we can make a choice here. Lee, what are your thoughts on a guy who sounds like Squidward? You know, with the ow now. Yeah, very, very nasally, but not high pitched. Nice. If he's a twink, you love it. If he's a normal man, you hate it. Understandable. You could overlook it. That's good. I think the only thing that would be like a definitely can't for a voice from a woman would be if it was just like super duper nasally and very like almost like the snobby type of sounding voice. But I grew up not far from New Jersey, so that's probably a good chunk of why I feel that way. So that is not far from the Jersey girl accent, and I despise it. Specifically the preppy Jersey girl accent. It's just, don't like it. Dang, he just pulled a rock out of his bag and whipped me with it. Why is this pebble so heavy? You love the Valley Girl accents? Yeah, I don't think I can. I associate it with a very specific like subset of people that I grew up around, and they were all really obnoxious and Just not nice. Very, the ones I knew were very full of themselves. So that's what makes it like a no thanks for me. Ooh, double damage. Still not enough, though. Okay, what else? Ah, this will do it. Yep, just fall right down there, and that'll clear it. Whoosh. Oh yeah, we get something for this. Deal extra damage the longer your orbs are in flight. Bouncers contribute to damage. I don't know what that even means. Targeted attacks also hit nearby enemies. Cool. Take that one. Where do I want to go? Doesn't matter. Doesn't look like it matters. Let's go for money. An Inferno? Oh no. I don't want those balls. Get those balls away from me. Let's see, we'll try to go right. That didn't do anything approaching to what I expected it to do at any point. Is this the one where I gotta beat the balls to get any damage out? Right, I think I need my bouncy ball for this one. At least for this one to go well, anyway. Oh. Never mind, that went great. Yeah, gotta bounce with these balls, or gotta shake them up. What was that? Alright, well, we cleared it anyway. Nice. Even got to go the way I wanted. It's gonna try and give me something again. I don't want any of them. Skip. I try to go right. It's gonna be tough. I specifically want to go right, and I just can't. Alright. Or you would lose health, reduce the amount lost by 1. Oh. Activated resets also trigger crit, which is huge. Yeah, I'll take that. Which way do I want to go then? Guess I'll go left so I at least get the boss fight in. a guaranteed relic. Ghosts. Huh? Men are more confusing, are we? Maybe I'm just a simple man, but I don't feel that we're that confusing. But again, could just be me, that I'm just very simple. Huh? Ghost pegging? Question mark? What? This is such a weird boss fight. Yeah, what's confusing about Mencli? I'm curious. What has mystified you? Huh? Why did my ball just drop? It's not supposed to do that. Whenever a crit is triggered, gain 10 Ballusion. Yeah, sure, that works. Gotta get that vitamin C. I don't want either of these options. I guess I'll just do one. Yeah, figured it wouldn't be what I wanted. Yeah, don't need an extra one of those. Yeah, I think we should be able to clear it anyway. I mean, I've been with will always say one thing, then do the opposite. Like one guy was like, I'm completely 100% straight. Then every time we were alone, just hanging, he tried to like pin you, huh? That's a little confusing, yeah. I think you just know some interesting guys. As at least me and the fellas, we talk about our feelings and what we're going through. Well, that ended suddenly there. But yeah, guys are pretty bad at communicating their feelings for the most part. Not all of them, obviously, but yeah, there's a fair few of them who definitely do not do the talk, or are just in denial about things, like you mentioned. They said what they meant and they acted it. Yeah, I mean, I think those are just different people, you know. Because I've had both experiences with just women. You know. It depends on who you're dealing with. I've dated women who are very straightforward, others who were definitely not. So, you know, it's just the way people are. For better or worse. Ooh, nice. I mean, personally, I'm very much a yeah, just people are very confusing. Yeah, people don't like to just be straightforward, it seems. Which I can understand, not, you know, like if you're in the closet or something, you don't want to just admit it openly in front of others. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But this face, oh my goodness, what is this? This is that eye, mouth, eye emoji thing that people do. 100%. This is it. Right here. But yeah, people are just weird and confusing. Especially about dating. For some reason, most people just have to be weird about dating in some way. Oh yeah, we got some slime. Nice. Need some slime for my pegging. Yeah, asking would be polite. I mean, there's definitely such a thing as a nonverbal cue, but I'm getting the feeling you did not provide any such cue. That's another thing. Yeah, some people just aren't good with is reading a room, let's say, or you know what other people want or expect, perhaps. And they should get better at it if they can. Not everyone can, but they should try. Or just use their words. I think that works great too. This thing is trying to fart on me. That's so creepy. Gross, even. While we're on weird experiences, though, the weirdest one I think I've had was a guy coming out of left field. And I do mean left field. Yeah, no, that's not a cue. Definitely not. A cue would be like, you know, touching their leg, leaning into them, you know, really laying it on. And it's like, oh, okay. That's why a lot of guys are really dense about things, though. People complain about that, too. It's like, oh, some guys are just really dense. A lot of us really do not want to be taken as the kind of person to assume something that isn't true in that regard. You know? Because that's bad. You don't want to do that to people, you know? But yeah, so a guy who I had never spoken to before but knew of my existence and knew where to get my phone number. I won't say any more about them because, like, not a bad person. I mean, I like to think they're not a bad person anyway. But this guy texted me out of nowhere. Yeah, you thought the dude was straight. Yeah, I don't know. He was cute, though. Well, I hope you at least were able to enjoy it, if nothing else. And if not, then that just sucks. What was I saying? Right, so there was this guy. He got my phone number. And, you know, I promptly got a text. Unsolicited, of course. I'd almost never spoken to this person. And if I did, it was, not in this kind of sense at all. But yeah, they texted me. And they asked me, very straightforward. Alright. Actually, no. I want you to guess what they asked me for before I say it. What do you think they said, hey, can I Just take a quick guess. Oh, yeah, that's definitely, yeah, no bueno. For, like, a lot of reasons, obviously. No, 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 not my highway orbery. Wasted. I'm so cooked right now. Let's try this. No, 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 why? I assume he asked wanna do the bad stuff? Yeah, no, he didn't. You know what he asked? Straight up, directly. I'll give you another guess, because that one was too simple. Think of something a little more questionable. Something that might make you go, why? Ooh, this one's gonna go pretty well. Actually, I'll give you an extra hint. He asked for an item, an object. Did he want to rub your feet? You're not that far off. So he offered money in exchange for smelly, sweaty socks. Specifically. There could be no substitute. But he wanted mine specifically. Yeah. Specifically mine. Did he ask for a dildo? No. I mean, he probably would have taken it if I offered, but no. He was very polite about it. I will give him that much. Yeah, no, honestly, it's kind of weird to just cold call someone and be like, hey, can I have your stinky socks? I'll give you $50. Like, brother. To be clear, I declined the offer. I know some people would be like, what do you mean you turned down $50 for your socks? Yeah, no. I am not dealing with whatever fallout comes from that obsession. I'm not going to be the object of it. I think the weirder part is just cold calling someone. I think that's the, like... Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, dude. If we had known each other, you know... $50 is $50. I didn't need money that badly at the time. And like I said, I didn't want to be the object of the obsession. That's the fear, right? You become the object of some weirdo's obsession. I mean, that's for you. I don't really swing that way, broadly speaking. So yeah, I wasn't interested in any sense. So that wasn't happening, for sure. Not happening. I mean, I was flattered that I was the one chosen, but at the same time, you know, no thank you. I'm about to get vomited on. Wow, I didn't take a single hit. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I planned to end this a lot earlier. I'm regretting my choices because I'm gonna have to get up in the morning, but might as well finish it, right? $25 for a fresh pair? No, that wouldn't have done it for him. No point at that point. It would have been a no thanks from him. The crazier part is I talked to him after declining. We just like chatted about the the place that we knew each other from. And I would consider him a friend now. He's a nice guy. When I declined, he was just like, "Oh, okay, no problem." It wasn't a thing. But, at the time, I was like, yeah, no. I didn't know what kind of person he was. I didn't know where that would go. But yes, once again, I proved my mastery of pegging. I retained the Grandmaster title. Wasn't even paying attention half the time. Still succeeded in pegging the dragon. Yeah, I mean, it's not shocking or anything. It was more shocking that, I didn't know this person and they just randomly asked for it. No, definitely he's gay. 100%. We talked about that. He even asked me if he seemed like he was gay, and I was like, I was like 50-50. When I met him, I was like, maybe. Wasn't obvious. He wasn't flamboyant, but he had some signs going from my experience in Cosmo. I've got a very sensitive gaydar, so I noticed the little things. That's where it's like, yeah, he might be, and he was. Who'd have thought? You have really bad gaydar? Yeah. I mean, you can't always tell, right? But, like, if a guy's really, really cares about how he portrays himself, it's very neat, trimmed, proper. And they're very soft with their language, very gentle with it. But still say what they need to say, do all those things. No facial hair is pretty common as well. Things like that can kind of be like, that might be. But then also, maybe not. That's the thing. It's all a maybe until you get to like extremely flamboyant stuff. Which I knew one guy in Cosmo who was very flamboyant. Great guy. Like really funny, really great to be around. Not dramatic. Well, I mean, he would say things in a dramatic and funny way, but he wasn't like, he didn't cause drama. He didn't stir shit up. The other guys were probably some of the better people there as far as that goes. The girls were very, lots of drama and stuff. But yeah, short of being excessively flamboyant and like broadcasting to the world, I'm gay. It's not going to be obvious to most people. And even I was just like, maybe, with this guy who was basically putting out all the signs you can without making it obvious, if you know what I mean. And even that, yeah. If you're not trying to be obvious, you're not going to be. That's kind of how it works. Most things people won't even notice. Like manicured nails. Properly manicured nails. For one, in the last like decade, that's changed from being a sign to basically not, because more guys just pay attention to that. They take care of their hygiene better, things like that. So it's like it barely even matters, a lot of these things. And being well put together, very prim and proper, that's just a maybe at most, and it has to align with other things. Like And even that's very normal. Shaving your face is, again, normal. So it's like, vague. It's very vague. So don't worry, you're probably not that obvious. In fact, you're probably very not obvious. Yeah, unless you're putting in the effort to make it obvious, that's not going to be. Yeah. It late. I have to get up in the morning. This is awful. It was fun. I had fun. Pegging was enjoyable, as always. Remember, like and subscribe, follow, all those things. Otherwise, you will not explode while pegging. Very important. I hope you all have a good night. Be well. And don't forget who the Grand Master of Pegging is. All right. I will see you all next time. And that'll be tomorrow. Probably at 7. We'll see if other people are around. We might start earlier. We'll see. Maybe. Perhaps. But no promises on that. That'll be on Twitter, in the Discord. I don't think I have anywhere else I can put it publicly. So it'll be on my X and Discord if we start earlier or change what we're doing. But it'll probably be more ZZZ. Maybe a little bit of pegging. Perhaps. But otherwise, I'll see you all then. And have a good night.